this is the final episode of this season. Goodbye.
Which one?
I still don't know if this is the right decision or not, but after everything that happened in California, I drove across the West Coast again, all the way back to Canada, with a plan to sell my car, the car that had been my home for the last 6 months.
Morning, love. Morning.
Downtown Vancouver still looks the same, calm and beautiful, but just a few blocks away, Hastings Street remains unchanged too. Still filled with people who don't have a place to call home. Leaving my car for 6 months wasn't easy, but it was my choice. For many here, being homeless isn't a choice, it's their reality. They don't have the luxury of a locked car to sleep at night.
An orange?
I also had access to a world-class tech campus with free gourmet food.
You want this?
But so many here are struggling just to find their next meal. I have come here many times before,
I bought 4
but
bags.
this time I truly felt how privileged I am. Hila and I are just going for a walk at the park of our Vancouver home. It feels like everything has changed, but also feels like things hasn't changed at all. I think Hila is happy. Hila recognized here, you know. We used to walk around this park like at least 3 or 4 times a day. It has very nice ocean view here. We're going to leave Vancouver again in the next couple of days. I think this experience has really taught me what is home. Like, home is not just about a city, a place. I think it's about the sense of belonging. Like, how do I feel about a place? It's also about the people, the community here. So I'm still figuring out, like, where do I belong in the US, right? Which city should I settle down? Is it Silicon Valley or Los Angeles or Seattle or New York? I don't know. I don't know my answer now, but I think only time will tell. And let's wait and see. Back in Vancouver, Lena and I started talking about whether I should share my car living journey publicly. Honestly, I got scared. There's so much stigma around living in a car.
其实我当时有一点点心疼，就是比如说看到我哭的那个时候，就是我看的时候，确实我就感觉我眼睛又湿了。我也不知道是不是我自己看自己，或者又想起来当时那个心路历程展现的那个人就是我，你懂吗？就是这个事情其实还蛮可怕的。
那天我朋友不是说你很勇敢吗？因为的确你要把自己整个展露在就是网络环境上，是一个蛮可怕的事情。
哎呀，好可怕！所以我最近有一点点的害怕，你知道这个事情放出来，反正应该会有各种各样的问题吧，各种各样，就只能兵来将挡，水来土掩。我想也没用，现在就是。
Clean boy, wait.
But then I thought, if no one talks about these types of experiences, how can we make this world a better place? So I made the decision to open up my life, hoping someone might find some light in it.
Can you hear me? Oops. Oh, you can, right? You can.
are you? My head is going to explode right now. So, okay, let me quickly summarize. I have two options right now. One, in the next 3 hours, sell my car. Tomorrow, take a bus to Seattle. Saturday, fly to New York. Second option, not sell my car. Drive to Seattle this weekend. Which one?
I have no idea.
Okay, let me give you a little bit more context, right? The reason I want to sell my car, I think I kind of told you, it's like my friend.
It seems like you have your answer.
What's my answer? What's my answer?
I mean, the way you described it to me, it seems like you want to go to New York.
How did you figure out? Like, what are the signs? What are the things I was talking make you feel like I want to go to New York?
Well, you mentioned only disadvantages of staying here without a car. You mentioned you don't want to sell your car, and you mentioned only advantages in going to New York. So,
I see. This one is the batch I got from the campground in Vancouver. Before I actually started this journey, I actually tested out what does it feel like to sleep in my Tesla. So I booked a campground for 3 nights, kept the campground super clean. At the day when I left, they gave me this little badge. They said, thank you for keeping it a bare campsite. But this makes me feel like, yeah, this is the start of my journey. This was the start of my journey. Now I have so much emotion, especially getting rid of so many stuff in my car. It's like, oh my god, I can't believe how much stuff accumulated in my car. It's like my storage room too, right? I have so many stuff here. Now it's like 9 a.m. today. I take today off. I think I'm going to sell my car. I want to finish cleaning in this next hour or so, and then I can go sell my car. Yeah.
Bye bye. Bye bye, car. Bye bye.
Arrived at the dealership here. Selling my car now. I still don't know if this is the right decision or not, but I'm doing it. I think I can always get a new car, right? And I will decide after I figure out where I want to settle down, like which city I want to go. So now I'm selling my car. Kind of sad. Wow, first time I see the red here. Sometimes I feel like only time will tell if I made the right decision or not. Right now, I really don't know.
I need to copy this thing.
Sure, yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Yeah, you can take everything, copy.
I need
Yeah.
your driver license.
Yeah, sure. One thing I realized is that because in this half a year, I move around so much. So I always make my decision in the last minute. I don't really know if this is good or bad. Like, I do have like a lot of flexibility to decide like what I want to do next, right? But also sometimes I just felt like, oh my God, like I'm doing everything in a rush, right? But also on the flip side, looking back, I don't really feel like I really made any like wrong decision, whatever I tried, the cities I wanted to try, right? And now I felt, yeah, if I sell my car now, I'm going to New York. I wish I can get this done in the next half an hour, so I can catch the 3 p.m. bus this afternoon to go to Seattle, and then we can get on our flight tomorrow.
You can put that away. Copy of the cancellation there. I just need one signature just right here to give me consent to go into your account. Those for you. Bye, 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 Vancouver. Bye, bye, Vancouver again. Bye, bye. Let's go, let's go.
Complimentary Wi-Fi is available. Please note, connectivity may be intermittent during some parts of our journey.
Bye bye, Vancouver. Hello. Bye bye, Vancouver again. Bye bye, Vancouver. We just got on the bus, and now we're on our way to Seattle Airport. We're in a super rush today because I was debating if I should sell my car, right? So I was debating for a couple of days, and finally this morning I was like, okay, let me go sell my car. Once I finish packing, it's like 2:30, and it takes half an hour to get to the bus station. And then I bought the ticket on the way to the bus station, and the bus leaves at 3:15. We got there around 3:10, so just have enough time to catch this bus. Wow, felt like so rushed today, but everything worked out in the end, so it's good. I'm just a little bit tired right now. Both of us haven't eaten whole day. Halo ate a little bit dog food and some like carrots. I didn't eat anything. I'm so hungry. Let's see if we can cross the border smoothly. We never took the bus to cross the border. We always drive. So I don't know how does this work. Kind of like pretty new to me, this whole thing. It's been years since among of us, and my first time on a cross-border one. Sitting here, I'm realizing just how much of a privilege owning a car really is. I had the freedom to go anywhere, anytime, and I never thought of it as a luxury until now. Life isn't always fair. The systems we live in often benefit some, but leave others struggling with barely enough. I chose to live in my car for half a year, but for many, that wasn't an option. I know inequality is a complex issue, and sometimes seeing people who are underprivileged makes me feel like there's nothing I can do. But even if I can't fix everything, I want to try. Just like sharing this journey publicly. I know not everyone will get it, and some might even judge me. But maybe this is how I start to change the world, by talking about the parts of life that no one really talks about. I honestly don't know what is waiting for me in New York, but I'm ready for the next season of my life. Final. 闻一下吧，good boy. Good boy. This is the final episode of this season. Honestly, finishing releasing this series felt impossible at times, but here we are. We all know social media is for perfect lives, but real life isn't like that. Life is messy, confusing, and full of challenges. By opening up my life, I hope I have shown that it's okay to not have everything figured out and to grow as we go. I hope my journey has helped you to see your own life in a new light. Then I feel like I have done what I set out to do. When I started living in my car, I never thought it would teach me so much about life. These past 6 months have pushed me to grow faster than I ever thought possible. This is probably one of the craziest things I have done, but also the most romantic thing I have done for myself. Watching my own life story unfold like another person's story and editing them from a different perspective, it gives me so much clarity on who I am and what I want for my life. For anyone who didn't quite get it why I'm doing this, keep watching. I believe there's no real hate in this universe, just misunderstandings and missing pieces of the story. So, thank you to everyone who has supported me along this journey and to those who didn't understand. Without all of you, I wouldn't have grown into who I am now. And goodbye for now. But see you soon in the next season of my life.